Ryan Stayton.
So we welcome you back as the Pioneers win 87-75 as they knock off the Wingate Bulldogs. Got into a little bit of an offensive shootout here in the second half, joined by Pioneer coach JT Burton. Congratulations. I know that you're probably not thrilled about the fact that they were able to score a lot of points there in that second half. Made it real interesting. Let's go fast forward all the way to the end first. Here comes Kobe Funderburk into the game. Don't know a whole lot about him. You're learning a lot more about your kids as you go along, and this kid, green light. Does he have the green light to take that first shot?
Yes, that's when he knows. Because that kid, of course, nobody's at practice. We see it every day.
Right.
And the biggest thing is, as I told you off the air, once he learns how to get the defensive techniques and playing hard consistently, hey, that kid Skyler, he's got a chance. Because he can shoot it. Three's more than two. And in practice, he makes those shots all the time. And so with that being said, he came in. I gave him a shot. Those guys, that's a credit to him for staying ready. And he came in and he won the game for us, basically.
Yeah, hit straight.
Closed it out.
Yeah, 4 straight threes, just closed it out. Who knows what would have happened? Wingate was kind of mounting a little bit of momentum right there. All right, now we go back to the very first start of it. Very slow start offensively, and then it seems like once your defense got clicking, you guys were able to go on a couple of runs in that first half. We
did a really good job of following the scouting report. My new assistant, JT Ferguson, he was his scout. He did a very good job. He got calls, and we had a while to prepare for this. So, some of the calls that they had, they changed them up, and we made an adjustment. And man, it was big because we got started off slow, and the one big surprise is the way we rebounded the ball, especially offensively.
Josh Scott was able to come in when and make some shots late early. Then Justin Mitchell kind of picked that up, but Daquavis Wilkins was electric in that first half too.
Yes, he was. He's done a very good job of staying with it because I'm hard on him. Mm-hmm. He's the hardest one. He's the one kid I'm very hard on, and he's done a very good job of staying with it, being patient, and making shots, taking good shots. And today you've seen it. He come up top, ran it within the offense, hit the big three.
And this is a team that you want to go inside, you want to feed that, but it seems like they did a better job defending our post than I would say it was an even. But we want Brandon Mitchell to be that guy. But I think they did a pretty good job defending inside against us.
They did. They did a really good job. We got 2 young guys and a freshman and a Nolly Legist from Florida who did a pretty decent job. Got in foul trouble, and then Peter McBeachy. You talking about Peter? How about that kid?
Yeah.
Guys, that goes to my assistants. That's a credit to Justin Chartrand and JT Ferguson developing that kid, because just 3 weeks ago, I don't think Peter thought he could play.
Right.
But he done a very good job of getting in the gym, being consistent, and that's a credit to him and those guys, and they did a really good job on Brandon especially.
I do think they did a good job there, and I do think your guys inside did a good job. Everybody came in, Legist and then McBeachy. All right, we start the second half, and another slow start. You built the 13-point lead in the first half, but then got off to a little bit of a slow start, and it seems as if Trenton Gibson was kind of labored much of that game, but his one shot kind of electrified us in that second half.
Yeah, I was telling him at halftime, I think we thought he forced some things early, and that's he's been here for 3 years. He's trying to, and I told him take your time, and because we need Tristan. You look at him, he may not shot the ball well. He's 6 assists, 2 turnovers, and he runs he runs our team. So with that being said, he got started the second half, and we knew they was going to make a run. We knew it, and we withstood it, and that was a big thing.
He may not have had the great numbers, but it was almost triple-double-esque again. 14.6 boards and 6 assists today against just 2 turnovers in this contest. All right, as a team that down the stretch you had to get some finishes. Trenton goes to the free throw line, knocks down some free throws for you. Get some big shots from Kobe Funderburk. You hit some big shots from Keyston Brown, who knocked down some shots. Did you get everything out of this first game that you had kind of hoped you'd get out of it?
And more, because the big, I'm big on offensive rebounding out of the zone. We had 19 offensive rebounds against that big team.
Yeah,
and that was huge. I thought Joshua Scott did a really good job of setting the tone of crashing the boards, and then Daquavis Wilkins did a really good job, and everybody kind of pitched in. With that, Trent Gibson had 6 rebounds, so that's going to be our team. It's going to be a collective team deal. In order for us to continue to play like we did tonight.
They had a lot of youngsters. They were able to do that, and you'll be thrilled to know that at one point I think it was about a 15-4 difference in offensive rebounds. They did crash the boards late.
Yes.
A lot of fouls. I think that's what I take away from this game. We didn't play without fouling very well in this game.
No, that is the one thing that we got to get better at, is especially fouling, especially in transition, or not get driven. We keep a stat on that, but it's the first game, and I thought that's how they made their run. You know what I mean? Because they was going down. We went 8 consecutive times fouling. They called a foul, and we got to get better at that. And I think that comes along with guys being confident, guys know what they're doing in the zone and know where to be.
All right, UVA Wise comes up next. Short time to rest, really. You got Tuesday game, and then Furman Wednesday exhibition game before LMU on Saturday. So it's a big week next week.
Oh, it's huge. I mean, guys, we give us all the game we want because now, I mean, nothing is guaranteed, and it's going to be huge. You got a huge week. We prepared for this, and hey, I'm ready for it.
Congratulations. Thanks.
Thank you, man.
Pioneer coach JT Burton as Pioneers knock off the Wingate Bulldogs here. Final 87-75. Final thoughts when we come back after this as you listen to Pioneer Basketball on the Pioneer Sports Network.